Yo, it's your boy Cod5We11. In case you didn't know, that's a stolen intro from Wings of Redemption. If you haven't seen Wings of Redemption, I should say, I'd recommend going to check him out. He's not that bad of a guy. Well, I don't mind actually. I don't really like him that much, but he's okay. Anyway, I'd like to start off by saying this video will be a little bit over the limit, so you might see like a 1 second speed up or something. So if you see that, don't really worry too much. Oh, yeah. Alright. This is Battlefield Bad Company 2. A94 is the weapon. The AN94 with ACOG scope. This is one of my least favorite maps. Jesus, it's like I freaking don't even remember the name of this map. That's really it's the small amount I played Battlefield Bad Company 2 anymore. But you guys request to see it, and I aim to please my subscribers, and you all wanted to see more Battlefield, so you know what I mean. I had to put some up. So, hold on a second. Maybe if I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find the name of this map. Type it in BFBC2 maps. But anyway, before I find the map. This is I think I was using Magnum ammunition. I'm not sure what the other ones were, but anyway, just so why don't we start off with whatever tactics? It's a squad deathmatch. What did I say? His team, we joined the game late, so it started a little bit we started behind, so that sucks. But yeah, that happens all the time in Battlefield. I don't know why it happens so much in Battlefield, but it just does. So, here I'm trying to look for that map, and okay. Before we find the maps, the A94 Akban. I don't know, I'm not sure the name. Tactics. I like to get to the enemy spawn and just sort of kill there. That's it. It really will help you out in the end if you're using a silence weapon. You will definitely be able to get more kills. Kills will be a lot easier, but I mean, I'm not gonna say that you have to use a silence weapon, but it will help you. Anyway, I found the name. It's Aricia Harbor. I don't know, Aricia Harbor. What Wings of Redemption calls it Aricia. I'm not sure if I want to trust his literary skills, but he seems like a smart guy, so I guess I'll go with it. Anyway, this is gonna be a fucking long commentary, so let's just get comfortable and get down to business. I'm pretty tired right now. I got back from a hitting lesson, and just sort of taking it easy, but I thought I'd do this commentary real quick. Anyway, you never want to be anything really besides an assault or a medic on this map, because the role of the engineer and the role of you could be a recon too, but sort of everything's so close together that you're gonna be kind of lucky to get a guy standing still trying to snipe. So I wouldn't recommend sniping. I'd recommend going assault, medic, and then recon. You don't want to be engineer, and you don't want to be engineer. Just don't be engineer. There's no vehicles on the map, and that's the primary role of the engineer, is to use vehicles to their advantage, because they are obviously specialized in vehicle operations and the repairment of vehicles, and using vehicles to their advantage. And since there's none on this map, I know a lot of people are gonna be selfish and say, "Oh, I just like I like them." But John, I like the engineers' guns. Why can't I just use it for their guns? Well, you use a specific class for a specific task, not just to get kills. And I think that's what people don't really realize too much when they're playing Call of Duty or Battlefield. Battlefield, really, because Battlefield's the only one that has specific classes made for different purposes. But if you're gonna be an assault, the object of the assault is to lead the way and to clear out buildings, and really just to get the job done against head on head. The object of a medic is to heal and help those guys out that have been injured. in the fights. The object of a recon guy is to stay back and pick off targets that are at a long range that could not be engaged by other units. And the object of the engineer, you can see that little fag using the engineer, but the object of the engineer on this is to, as I've already stated, repair the vehicles and whatnot. And really, the only map where I can think of that's really useful is there's Laguna, is Atacama Desert, Laguna Presa, and Laguna Alta, and I don't know. I mean, White Pass isn't really not really that useful in White Pass or Isla Inocentes, but you might be able to sort of work in an engineer there. To Atacama Desert, you really are going to need more engineers than anything else because it's a huge thing. The entire basis of fighting on Atacama Desert or Atacama Desert, I don't know, is engineering. It's about fighting with vehicles and really limiting the fighting on land, like ground force fighting. So we'll move on to a different topic now. If you guys want to continue to see Battlefield, let me know because I'm not in Battlefield that much anymore. To be honest with you, it takes me a long time to connect. Not really many people seem to be playing it anymore. I find a lot more people playing Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 than I will find playing Battlefield. And don't get me wrong, Battlefield's a good game, but it's I prefer COD 4, and I've been playing a lot more COD 4 than anything else at all. I think I got my KD up to about 2.7 in COD 4, and it's about 2.0 in Modern Warfare 2. 2.0 not that good, but Modern Warfare 2 is a tough game, and I got my first ever game with Modern Warfare 2. My first ever PS3 game was Modern Warfare 2, so it took me a while to get used to it. Maybe I know sometimes it's going alright. Alright, let's move on to a different topic. Any of you guys out there baseball fans? Because if you are, you probably heard about Steven Strasburg. Guy who played for San Diego State last year. That was about 102 or something. Yeah, he's pitching he's pitching really well in the minors. And if you're Nationals fans, I feel pretty good for you because he's going to be something good in the next couple of years. In the majors, he'll definitely be a good pitcher, and he'll help the Nationals a lot. This is a really long commentary, and I guess I underestimated the length that 10 minutes would be. If any of you guys are still watching at this point, I'd like to say thank you because most people aren't going to have the attention span anymore to continue watching a commentary for 8 minutes and 10 seconds straight, so I'd like to thank you if you do because that just means you have a strong mind. I fucking hate those commercials. I don't know about you guys. Stupid ass commercials like where it's like Windows 7. It's like Windows 7 was my idea. Windows 7. He's like, no, make my computer simpler. Windows 7 was my idea. It's fucking stupid. I'm not a big Windows fan. I'm not a big anything with Windows. I used to have a Windows, didn't like it, bought a Mac, and I've been a lot more satisfied since then. So, sorry if you guys are big PC guys, but I'm not really a fanboy of any certain laptop or a computer. But I just prefer a Mac, and that's just me. Some guys might prefer a PC. That's your opinion. Anyway, the good video is coming to a close. I'm pretty sure that the team loses. Our team loses. Sucks, but what are you gonna do about it? This is fucking long. Once again, I just have to throw out the fact that I underestimated this. You guys won't. This is probably the longest video I'll upload for the rest of school. I got school with about 10 days left of school, so as I said, when school's over, I'll be uploading on a frequent rate. You could see 1 to 2 a day. Probably wouldn't go with 2, but I'll be uploading a frequent rate because I'll wake up. I won't have anything to do. I'll just be ready to play, and a lot more stuff going on. I'm busy right now. Got some end of the year stuff, EOCs, whatever. Yeah, so just remember, if you're watching this and you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I appreciate it a lot. But if you are, tell me what you'd like to see. If you'd like to see more Battlefield, because it seems at this point that Battlefield is sort of gone downhill from what it used to be. But if you do want to see Battlefield, then just tell me, and I'll continue to try and get that. Anyway, I'm gonna speed up this part of the video because I want the entire video to fit on YouTube, so I will be speeding up this part.